So if you can just go through, you know, like how you ended up here and...
My mum kicked me out when I was 15, and then after a while she let me to board. My dad already lived the bush, like when I was like 12. The council housed me, they put me in a bed and breakfast called the Amethyst out of the bottom of town. But I got kicked out of there after a month or two. And then like I slept on the streets in for the first time. I've been in loads of hostels over the last 10 years. I haven't slept rough the whole time. Like, been in Colbury Court down the bottom like 9 times. I've been in the foyer in Old Town twice. Booth House, the Salvation Army place. I've been there in emergency for 3 days. But no one than that. But then you can have one of these places for 3 months. But then you're out again afterwards, and then you're back to square one. So like now, I won't even bother going there, even if they do have a room, just because I'll have a place for 3 months and be out again. And at least you wouldn't be able to come with me anyway.
So,
yeah.
So why is that? Why have you not been able to get more permanent accommodation?
Well, the whole point of the hostel is like you stay there. If they give you a chance to go in one of their move-on properties, then you can climb up. They've only ever given me a chance once in the 9 times I've been there. The one time they did, they put me in one of their move-on hostels. They said, right, for the next 2 years, you've got to build up a resettlement folder. So I had to go. I went to the gym every day for 6 months. I had to do drug tests. I had to do all these things, build up a folder, portfolio of all this stuff I'd done, and then that got me on the bidding system of the council to get a flat. And so I won the flat, and I was going to be moving in a week. And a week before I was supposed to move in, they went in my room while I went there and like turned it upside down, and like they found like an empty cider bottle in my old camping bag when I was homeless, and that's like against their rules. And it turned out like a police officer like told me that they just the threshold housing they'd been done for like what's the word, embezzlement or something at the time, like they'd been in the papers, and like so they weren't like moving anyone on at the time because they needed all their money for like legal fees and stuff, like they'd been in the paper and stuff. So that's basically why they were looking for an excuse to get me out, so they didn't have to give me the flat, so they could keep all their money for like legal fees and shit. So that's the one time they did try and like rehouse me, which is the opportunity you have to get rehoused through that. So I really don't fancy doing that again.
So how long ago was that?
That was like 3 years ago, before I met you, wasn't it?
So you haven't really had any permanent accommodation since you were...
Well, I had a job last year. I got with Alicia about a year ago, and I had a job like selling solar panels for a company, and so I rented a place then, like a room, like close to town. Then I lost the job, and I tried to get a housing benefit for the room, but that not going to take it, so he kicked me out. And then Alicia had a place after that, so I was staying with her, but then she lost her place. And yeah, I'm trying to get another job now so I can rent another place. It's just a cycle though. I feel once you've been homeless for some reason, even if you do sort yourself out, you're going to end up back there. So really, like you might sort yourself out for a bit, but as soon as things go wrong, you're back to square one. Like, if you haven't got that support network there, I feel like if you lose a job, people who take you in and that, then like, you don't really have a chance. Like, people lose their jobs all the time, but like they normally have a support network to help them. Like,
what do you think like the government or other people could do to help you and others in your situation?
There's loads they could do, like because there's systems, like there's what's that? Not not fine you. Like they've just introduced in Swindon like £100 fine. They say for begging, like which is what we do to like eat and stuff. But they class begging as sitting down, like just with. Like, if I sit down there with my sleeping bag, like and stuff, they say you're putting yourself in a position to get money. They give you £100 fine. Like they just started.
How would you give them that
exactly,
money?
exactly.
Like,
well, if you're on benefits, they'll take it directly out of that. You won't even have a chance not to pay it. Like, yeah, it's fucked. Like, luckily, a lot of the police officers that we've come across since they put effect, they don't agree with it either. But it is in effect now. It started a week ago, and they are enforcing it. Like.
Are there any systems put in place to kind of help homeless people kind of build up their CV to be able to get a new job?
No, I've never had any for all these like the hostels and things. Like they've helped me like to get the flat that time, that opportunity. But none of them have ever helped me get work. If you're in Colbury Court or one of these move-on places, like housing benefit pays your rent, which is like £210 a week, but the council pays it. Like, sorry, wait a sec. But if you get a job, you then have to pay that yourself, and that's £210 a week. And, like when you just got a job.
So
like,
when you're that step
can't
ahead, you
afford
just
that.
go.
Yeah,
steps
so straight
backwards.
back. What were you going to say?
You know that woman started doing the thing, you know, with the chair and the bed and stuff.
Oh yeah, Earth
Didn't
Angels.
you say something about helping people like
Yeah, like these guys are trying to help homeless people like with that and stuff, but they're not like they're nothing to do with the government. They're not even a charity. Like it's just a group of people. I think they're mostly operating on Facebook. Like just some nice woman, and they're going around feeding homeless people and stuff in Swindon like twice a week. Like and yeah, they said they'll help you write a CV and things. Yeah, she gave us some socks and books.
So is that who you get like most of your support from, like charities and different
We've only met
organisations?
twice, mostly like kindness to strangers and that, like
Yeah.
going around asking people.
Okay, I think
Yeah,
that's
I think it's perfect.
enough. Like, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate
I
it.
really hope things improve for you.
It's my bad.